All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers back with another post-game reaction, and we are back with another W. 3-2 on the season, 2-0 in the division. Baltimore, get out of here. And before we get this video started, if you are a Steelers fan or you enjoy NFL content in general and you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are 11 away from 300 subscribers. Let's get a gunshot for that. Let's get a gunshot for 3-2. Let's get a gunshot for first place in the division. And let's get a gunshot for this Ravens fan, because if you guys saw my 2 videos ago now, after the Texans post-game reaction, we got a bunch of comments, and I responded to the comments, and I tried to find this comment specifically on the comments, but I just couldn't find it. But I knew in this video that I have on the screen now, I knew I responded to it. So let's just, I'm going to full screen it. I want to highlight this comment right here. You are goofy as fuck, not even 4 minutes in, and you predicting that you could beat the Ravens with that ass offense? Come on, man. Oh, does he know? Does he know? Does he know? I don't think he knows Ravens caught, and I told you, and if we watch this video, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a spray, or with a play. 28-17. I didn't back down. It wasn't exactly 28-17, but hey, man. All right, I'm gonna stop with the gunshots. I know there was a lot of things to talk about here. Our offense still doesn't look the greatest. Our offense doesn't look the greatest, and I don't want to say we got lucky. I don't want to say that, because, you know, the Ravens catching the football is a part of the game. If you guys get your catches down, maybe you guys win this game. But if you remember, we had a padded practice this week, and that definitely showed in the fucking 15 points we put up, didn't it? Hey. Defense for the most part. I mean, receivers were wide open. Corner is not our strong suit. However, Joey Porter Jr. did come in, and if we got this play up, Joey Porter Jr. did come in, and he made an impact on 3rd and goal. This would have put it away, but this gave us all the momentum in the world to come back. You can see the score 10-8. Shout out to the defense for, you know, not giving up. We know the Ravens, they were dropping a bunch of passes, and so, you know, it is what it is. However, the defense ended up making a huger play later in the game after the George Pickens touchdown, as Alex Highsmith delivers I don't want to say a sack in the audio. I don't want to say a sack, but he knocks the ball out. And then TJ Watt is able to recover it. And that was the proof is in the pudding. That was all she wrote, because the Steelers are coming home with a W. Shout out once again to the Steelers. I know everything isn't perfect. I know Matt Canada is still just the worst thing since sliced bread. And I know we probably should, the worst thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing since moldy bread. And I know we probably should still get rid of him. However, these feelings, this W, and I mentioned it in the last video too, and this is what that guy was talking about. I was saying that, you know, maybe with some magical way we play a grindy AFC North football game, like, we can come away with these victories. Kenny Pickett. Staying with it. Our line has not been blocking the greatest. Kenny Pickett has not been playing the greatest. There was one specific play, I want to say either in the 3rd or 4th quarter, where for the first time Kenny didn't roll out of the pocket and kind of stood in there, and that ended up costing us. That specific play, he should have rolled out. And so once we get these things together, once Kenny knows when to leave the pocket, when to stay in the pocket, once the happy feet shit is over, we're going to be in a good place. Now, if you don't think Kenny Pickett is exactly blowing you away, you don't think Kenny Pickett is this CJ Stroud, maybe even if you don't think he's the star quarterback, then hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not showing up for me either. But when we're in these situations, when we needed the drive, we needed the touchdown, we needed one touchdown, and gosh darn it, Kenny Pickett was able to deliver. George Pickens, just throw George Pickens the ball. I don't have the play up, but man, you guys know what I'm talking about. George Pickens straight down the field, one-on-one, Marlon Humphrey, his first game of the year. Is he even acclimated? Is he even in shape right now? This is what I'm saying. And it took us till 2 minutes in the 4th quarter for us to be like, all right, George Pickens, you just go straight down the field and we'll just give it to you. You know, that is the play. Matt Canada, if we end up keeping you past this week, I really hope we don't, but hey, we got to win, so maybe that saved you. If we end up keeping you past this week, just throw it to Pickens. Have, what is it? And Madden, it's called a drag on a comeback. Literally, if Kenny can't throw it far enough down the field, have George Pickens be able to stop and adjust and make the catch, because he's going to. He is going to adjust and make the catch. And as long as the ball is there, and Kenny, this game to me, you know, the ball, it was there. As long as it's there, I feel like we got a chance to make a play. But if we're going to continue to do this 3-yard out, 3-yard screen, 3-yard whatever, and just hope to God, like, dear God, please, if we just keep doing that with Jaylen Warren, he's throwing people off of him, he's doing his thing, Jaylen Warren having a good game, let's get a gunshot for Jaylen Warren. If we're going to keep doing that, it's going to be a long, tough day, and a lot of the times when the Ravens aren't dropping passes, when the other offense is at least competent, when the other offense shows up to work, when the other offense, has their gloves on, when the other offense doesn't have a running back throwing to him, hey, Lamar Jackson slander! When that's the case, it comes back to bite, as we've seen in the Texans game, as we've seen in the 49ers game. So it comes back to bite. But in grindy situations like this and low-scoring games like this, hey, man, I like our chances. What did Matt Canada say? This team is not built to come back down from large leads, but we are built to win a game 10-8 that we can hold to 10 points for the whole game. We're built to do that. Built by the number one top-rated, highest-paid defense in the league. Like, hey, we got it, man. Cole Holcomb, you see Cole Holcomb out there. I saw him on Zay Flowers a little bit. I was not the most, intrigued by that. Didn't love seeing that. But, hey, once again, man, 10-17 was the game we won. Shout out to the Steelers, first place in the North. And I believe we have a bye week coming up now. And then following the bye week, it could be Jacksonville, I think. Hold on, let me be more sure about this. I'm going to go ahead and look it up. But I'm pretty sure it is Jacksonville. His schedule is just the hardest word to spell. Look at that. Look at Isaiah. Unbelievable. We got the Rams coming up next, and then Jacksonville. The Rams, to me, if we don't drop this Texans game, which, I mean, it is what it is. The Texans are a little better than I thought. If we don't drop this Texans game, once again, like I said before the Texans game, when we were 2-1 going into that, we are exactly where we need to be, regardless of the context, regardless of the, oh my gosh, Matt Canada is the worst because we know he's the worst. Regardless of that, we're exactly where we should be. We should be. Honestly, we could afford to be 4-1 at this point, but 3-2 isn't the worst. Don't want to sleep on the Rams. Cooper Kupp and what's that, Puka or whatever, that they're doing their thing. Our corners aren't the greatest. That could be something, but I think it is a winnable game. Aaron Donald probably going to do a number on our offensive line. But I think this is, once again, a winnable game. I think today was a winnable game, and we fucking won it, man. I'm ecstatic right now. And Ravens fans, if you guys end up finding this video, don't be like this one guy because, he cost you. But if you guys want to come on here and be like, oh, it was lucky. Oh, if we didn't drop our passes. Oh, if shoulda, coulda, woulda, I'd have a mansion. Oh, it's so sad, I know. It's so sad, I know. Listen, I've this whole week has just been like, man, like, I can't believe the Steelers, man. Like, we've been so down, we've been so out of it. I think we got to celebrate this one, guys. We have to take this. We have to celebrate it. I know, once again, Matt Canada's the worst. Our offense, one touchdown again. Took us 8 quarters to get that one touchdown by the offense, but it came when it needed to. A wizard is never early. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he is needed, or something like that. Shout out to Lord of the Rings. Shout out to all the quotes. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to the Steelers fans. Shout out to Steelers Nation Australia. He's another Steelers fan. I'll probably pop into there after I'm done recording, but he's cool. So shout out to him. Really, what else do I gotta say, man? Like, Kenny Pickett is, he survives another week. At least, from the fans' sake, I think. I know we want better. I know we want, like, Patrick Mahomes out there, but right now it's just not. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, and so, yeah. I mean, really, I think that is gonna do it for me. Like, what else do I gotta say? Mike Tomlin throwing that challenge flag on a play where clearly, like, I'm telling you guys, like, this had all, like, we were 99% sure of coming back on here screaming and coming back on here negative, and it's like what is the thing where, like, you're in the hospital and it's like your heartbeat, it's like do like we were flatlined for 3.5 quarters. It was over, bro. We were dead. I was ready to come here and pronounce the Steelers dead. I was ready to bury my Kenny Pickett jersey. I was ready to bury the Matt Canada signed toilet seat that I may or may not have. I don't have that, but maybe I'll buy it. I was ready to do that, man. I was ready to have a funeral for this team, and there will be no funerals today because we are leading the AFC North. The AFC North runs through Pittsburgh. 2-0 in the division. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, talk all the shit you want. But you have not beat the Steelers in 2023. This season, 2023, 2024. You know what I'm saying. You have not done it. And so I don't want to hear nothing from division rivals. The Bengals fans, you guys got to get your shit together too. So I don't want to hear nothing from the division rivals. Like, sorry, I can't hear you down there. You talk louder. I can't hear you. You're all the way down there, So that is going to do it for me. Once again, If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you are happy, be sure to leave a happy comment. Last 2 videos, it's been nothing but negativity. Be sure to leave a happy comment. Like Mike Tomlin, he lives to see another day. And one more thing before I end this video, I would like to address the rumors real quick. Shout out to, oh wait, no, it's not this video, I'm sorry. I would like to address the rumors real quick. This is not a Cincinnati chair. I know it's hard to see, guys. It's red. It's red, guys. I swear. It is red and black. It is how the chair came. It is not orange. It is not a Cincinnati Bengals chair. Setting the hook. This is not his first comment here. Shout out to you. This is not a Cincinnati chair, though. He's not the only person to say this as well. That's why I had to clear the air, address the rumors. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Be sure to do all that stuff I said. Steelers W, 3-2, first place in the North. Cry about it.